righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
Oh, okay, this is my first time going through here. What is this place? What the heck is this? The founding of the Chantry. Cordillus Darkon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought the Andrastian belief to the world. Minus 3 Ancient. The temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor declared the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olesa of Monsimard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. Alright. But what is this place? What? Oh, more things to read. I'll just read that the codex at some point. The Black City. Oh, there's something here. What's this? What's this place? The priest isn't doing anything wrong. Well, I don't know. There are people who's going to be just like the priest in real life. But I guess I kind of get his point. I guess, like, like, like someone needs to lead. But we can't really trust them to do what's right, because it seems like he's already set to blame us even though we don't know what really happened. Alright, I think it's my first time going to that area. I've never been to that area before.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Yes. Thank you for your help. Tell me, are you happy this way? With everything you feel and dream cut away?
I no longer talk to dragons.
I see. Maker, go with you.
Wait, what is going on? Okay, strut girl, strut. Where is she going? Hello, what did you say?
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Ooh. The comparison scares me. Well, I obey the will of Andraste.
I will try to follow in Andraste's footsteps as best I can.
If you like. But Andraste forged her own path, guided as she was by her visions.
Okay.
Look to Andraste for guidance, but ultimately, the Maker has made this your task to fulfill. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Ooh, okay. Alright. I'd like the Inquisition history.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
So we're true believers.
We're more zealous than the Templars and the Seekers. I suppose that explains Cassandra.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Ooh, okay. Some foreshadowing.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with divine Justinia
Oh my
at
god,
the
that's so sad.
conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes.
Oh.
In their minds, the death of a divine has
Oh.
destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Okay, okay.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
What about outside?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Marquis Durellion. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Alright. Oh, cutscene.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador. If you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day.
But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis Durellion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durellion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Do you see his mask? He has like a mustache on his mask, and it kind of like cuts away at the bottom. So it seems like this guy wants to have a mustache. It's kind of funny. Plus, he also has these like things on his like left eye. If you would look, there's like some like I don't know, tattoo or something. I don't know if it's on his mask or it's on his skin. But we shall see. I'm gonna look out for it. Its followers need shelter. The divine advisors founded it. We all have bigger problems. I don't think this is something that she would say, since she is like a noble woman anyways. But I think her families have ties with the Chantry, so she might go for the divine's advisors founded it. But she's also a noble woman, so they would also probably say its followers need shelter. But I guess I'm gonna go forth with Athena being very faithful.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I see no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentagus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagus must challenge him to a duel.
Ooh.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time.
Someone doesn't want to
Divine
challenge
Justinia
Cassandra
would
in
not
a
want her
duel.
passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Is he shaking?
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier.
Oh, it's on his mask.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I think you already explained this. But sure, let's ask again.
Do the Durellions actually have a claim on this place? His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durellions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yeah, his mask is really simple. But it's just interesting that it kind of cuts away after the mustache. Okay, you're well-mannered, so you just go apologize for interrupting.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis. You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come. You expect more people in Haven? Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Okay.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition? Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Okay. Liliana appointed you.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility? For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
That's probably why she doesn't know, what's her name again? Josephine, because she's a noblewoman from Ferelden, so she might not know what things on like Orlais, I suppose. No, she wouldn't say these politics are ridiculous. She's a noblewoman. You already know how ridiculous it is. I guess you're glad she's here because she's helping you. Because you don't want to do it all by yourself. Or at least you don't want to do it on your own.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier. Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay. Wait, aren't you the girl who was like strutting a while ago? Okay. Who you?
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
Oh, good for you. What is the Tranquil?
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
What? Wait, why? Why?
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
Lobotomy. But okay.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Wait. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe. I don't trust mages. You're in the minority. I agree? Wait. What would you say? I mean, I don't. She doesn't mind the Templars. I mean, the reason why she's there, in the Temple of Sacred Ashes, was to kind of like bring these two together, right? So, I guess I agree.
Mages need protection. I wish more of them could see that.
I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
Ooh, that's awful. That explains a lot. They're monsters? That's awful. Say they're bad, but with grace.
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away.
Oh,
The
okay.
villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
Okay. You research creatures.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
But why?
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
Okay. I get her now. I get her. Like, she's a survivalist. And she knows what to do to survive. Alright, I guess I'm gonna give you all of the
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay. Turning research.
We will study that. Please tell me if you find something.
Alright, gotcha. It's time to sell some items.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light.
Though you had granted them power,
At least we got Inquisition troops out of Brickman.
though they sang hymns and praise,
Okay, it's not here. Where is it? Hello.
If Segra can get what I need, I'll pay the bastard myself. You're back. And in one piece.
I found notes by a Master Tajan. I wondered if you might be interested.
Let me have a look. This should... Oh, I see. With a distillate of... The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
What was that? What did we give?
For a healer, you don't seem
Lyrium
particularly
potion
nurturing.
recipe? What?
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Okay, how are things?
How are your people holding up?
We've got Mother Giselle lending a hand now, which helps. For the ones that need comforting more than actual healing, she's a rock in fast water. Something to cling to.
Okay, goodbye, sir.
Farewell.
Equip potions. Oh, there's a lyrium potion. But maybe Sola's lyrium potion? Can Cassandra use it? No? Okay.
Perhaps another time.
Upgrade potions. Can we upgrade our healing potion? Oh, it's upgraded. Very nice. Regeneration potion. Oh, I need to get more elf root. I need... Okay, that's why I need to get more elf root for this. Lyrium potion. Oh my... Embrium death root. Rashville nettle. What the heck does this do? Okay, grenades. We don't have any grenades yet. Lyrium potion. Alright, so I'm gonna save your dialogue for later.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now? For the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
Time to sell us stuff. Sell. Okay. We're gonna sell this. Sell this. Sledgehammer. Okay, we're gonna sell the Canary Battle Axe. We're gonna sell the Balance Hunting Bow. We're gonna sell Hand Hammer. We're gonna sell this, this, flanking knife. Alright, let's just have the flanking knife, I suppose. What is this? 74 armor. Okay, let's keep that. Sell all. Okay, back.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured. Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Okay, why thank you. Oh, oops. Alright. Let's do a couple more things and we're gonna go back to the hinterlands. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh.
Sigrid can get that for you, sir.
Can I help you with something?
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Nope.
Can I help you with something?
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Reward +1 power. Okay.
The Inquisition can use that.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Boom, boom, Marquis. What is this? Ooh, we have a couple. Gather coin. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will
Okay.
inform you if that changes.
Okay, have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to go further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin provided the Inquisition is willing to focus their efforts on the matter. Liliana, it would be a simple matter of fact to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Trading in favors with the merchants and nobility is my specialty. It could earn us a great deal if we're careful. We have soldiers, let them protect caravans and do other honest work. I'm gonna go for Josephine. Athena's more of a noble person anyway, so let's just go for that.
Let us begin.
Anything here? We can't go there yet. Let's just do all of the things. Hard in Hightown 3, Varric's Revenge. Address a nobleman's concerns. Let's go for this. To whom it concerns, the Tairneer of Highhever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Justinian V. The Most Holy was an incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes to her that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justinian and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Sincerely, Tairn Fergus Cowsland. Sure. I know Tairn Cowsland and I knew Justinian. I can't attend, but I could write to him. Okay, sure. I'll trust you on that, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, there's one here. Deal with the relatives of the Trevelyan's. Oh, that's me. I'll probably have Josephine for that at some point. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that. Address a nobleman's concerns. I don't think. Let's go for. No? Okay. What is this? Your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my land. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages, tearing at our roots. Our monarch refused to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded your faith. Alright, it seems like you need Cullen there. We can take advantage of this trading. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not Lord Kildren. Alright, let's go for Cullen.
All right.
Since we got no choice. Oh, we only have 8 minutes left. Try to check if we can do stuff within that time frame. I do believe on our next session we're gonna deal with the apostates. So let's just deal with whatever we can right now, and then we're gonna end tonight's session. Do you have anything for me? Why are you back here? It's so weird.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Tapestry requisition. Okay. Decorative gems? What? How can I get decorative gems? It's kind of weird. Alright. Hey, Solus. Is there anything in this area for us? Hunger pangs, wild rams. Okay, let's finish the ram quest, I suppose. It didn't. What? Okay. Let's have Varric to do the thing. Okay, collect more elf loot for our family.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
One more.
One more for me.
And we're done with the ram meat. Nice. Are those the apostates? Read. Astrariums. It is our considered belief that these are relics from the cult that existed in the pre-Andrastian era of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in the society worshipped by the old gods. An order of the magisters who believed in the destruction of the magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the magister title. The members of this order wish to return to an earlier period where the dreamers ruled, and evidence indicates they operated through Tevinter, through primarily in the frontier areas. There they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasures, and perhaps even the secret meeting places. Though we have no way of knowing for certain, unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy. A practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Tevinter period. According to the investigations, each of the Astarams could point to a secret cache if one knew the three constellations that mapped to each device present at the site. Connected the geomers in the correct configuration, it would be revealed. Many of these relics were sought out by Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age. Okay. Alright, so we just need to do all three, I suppose? It's a sword. Judex, depicted as a downturned sword. Oh, okay. Refer to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicates a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated to execution. Obviously, this is with its modern meaning and use as a symbol by the Templar Order. The old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles.
Where does this lead?
Okay, there are two more Astariums elsewhere. Letter. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting, almost too sloppy to read. Oh, so they're in Redcliffe.